Hey everyone, it's Lauren. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to my Reiki meditation stream. I'm really glad that you guys are going to be joining us today because we are going to do each of the 7 chakra alignment, and then we're going to do energy ball work, and then we're going to do distant Reiki healing to those in need. And I'm going to wait before I start to give people a chance to come on. I see, hi Pamela, it's good to see you. Hello Diane, and hello Sandra. I wanted to first and foremost express the gratitude that I have. Doing this makes me feel better. And seeing so many supporters and people who've reached out and are telling others and sharing my videos to continue to spread the love and spread the light that people need in this crisis. So thank you for those who have believed in me and believed in what my sessions are doing. And I wanted to go back today to doing the chakras. A lot of people had told me they felt a very profound difference with this, and even though I had already done a stream this way, I wanted to do it again because I feel like I need to get everything in order. If you guys have any questions throughout of what I'm doing, feel free to type them in the comments. I can see them from where I'm sitting. So just wanted to see how everyone was feeling today. I have been kind of on and off emotionally and mentally, and not just about the crisis, but I guess the things normally catching up to you and trying to follow the news and decide what's real and what's not. So I've been trying to deal with that in a healthy way. I've been trying not to watch the news as much, except if it's a very important segment. Same with Facebook articles. I'm not really clicking on most of them because I feel like it's not from a source that I trust. So with that being said, oh, hi Shelly, how are you? So I'm going to begin by saying, before we start the chakras, make sure that you have your object. I personally have 7, and that's okay. I'm doing each stone for each chakra. You can use just one stone if it's a very sentimental object to you. You can still use that. It'll still do the same benefit. So chakra alignment is restoring its energy source back to the way it normally should be functioning. So we have 7 chakras in our body. Going from the bottom up is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I usually, when I start doing it, I start from the 7th down. So with that being said, chakras, there is the crown chakra, which is the top of your head. Then there is the third eye chakra. Then there is the throat chakra. Then there is the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral, and then from the pelvis down is your root. So as I go through each one, I will be explaining which each one means. There are colors associated to each of the chakras. So if you are seeing colors as we're doing this, feel free to type them in the comments, and I'll be able to explain further about what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what we can do to maybe not manipulate, but change the energy for it to become more normal for your body. So we're going to first start off, like we always do in our sessions, taking very relaxing breaths in and out, getting into a meditative state. So Whenever you're ready, you can feel free to start. You can feel free to stand up, sit down. I prefer sitting down or sitting down to the ground. And you are going to close your eyes, and you're going to take deep breaths in and out through your mouth, taking it in slow for 5 seconds, holding it, and then releasing it very sharply as if you're blowing up a balloon. Hi, Tracy. This is going to help calm you down, and it's going to help relax your nerves, anything that you might be feeling currently. To me, it helps relieve my anxiety. So this is going to get you into a good mental space and physical space. So when you're ready, you can follow me, and you're going to start taking slow breaths in and out. In and out. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Linda. I personally feel like I've gotten into the state of mind that I need to. You guys can take your time getting there. So, as most of you know, my significant stone is my hematite. And what my hematite does is it just draws out all the negative energy to help promote positive energy inside the body. Um, my stone tends to get very hot, which is a good thing. I vibrate well with this, so it's going to continue to get hot. It'll probably make me feel hot, and that's normal. However, your object interacts with you is it's normal. It's fine. Just trust what it's doing, and I'll tell you when that you need to put it down so it can dissipate energy. So let's start with the crown chakra. So this one is going to be for my crown as well. So before I begin, I'm going to just do my Reiki symbols, and we're going to start. So my first symbol that I tend to do, I haven't told anyone before, so I do 3 symbols. My first symbol is the power symbol, and then after that, I put in an emotional and mental state of mind symbol. And then after all this is done, I put out a distant Reiki symbol. That's supposed to kind of be a nice trifecta for being a Reiki 2 practitioner. And I feel like I can complete my sessions well doing it that way. So I'm going to start with my power symbol, and I'm going to put it into my stone. So I'm going to put the stone into my dominant hand, and with my non-dominant hand, I'm going to place my middle finger, because I feel like it conducts the most energy, on top of my crown. And I'm going to have that draw into all the energy into my finger and into my stone here. However you feel like you want to do this, if you want to stand, that's okay. If you want to sit, that's okay. As long as your feet is on the ground or your bottom is on the ground, you'll have the same effect. While this is happening, imagine cycling in your mind, like a clock cycling, going in clockwise direction. Do it for as long as you feel like you can hold the position, until you feel like you've completed it. And then my stone for my crown is going to go off to the side. You can feel free to put it on a table. You could also feel free to continue holding it if you have just one object. The next one we're going to do is the third eye. This one is more intuition. So we're going to do the same. We're going to put the middle finger on the center of your forehead, but like right in between your eyebrows. And you're going to try to let all the energy go into your hand and into your object. Next one I'm going to do is the throat chakra. I've been feeling a lot of pressure in here lately, and I'm not sure why. Pressure as in, I guess I feel a lot of energy in here. And with this, it's also associated with my solar plexus. So I'm hoping to relieve both because it's been kind of bothering me lately. The throat really represents like things that you want to say but you can't say, or holding something back. I mean, I'm an open book, but maybe it's fear of what's not being said. And that could be in the media, that could be in the crisis. A lot of it, I've been feeling like, it's been kind of like a strangling feeling for me. You can feel pressure in any one of your 7 chakras, and that's what you need most relief for. So we're going to get through all of them today. We just went through the crown and the third eye, and now we're going to relieve the throat. So like before, middle finger onto the throat, and you're going to let the energy draw out and into your object. feel like I need to do my emotional symbol first right now for that. There's a lot in here. Try that again. Diane says that she's feeling a tingling in her nose, and that's okay. That's just where energy is starting to dissipate in. I'm still not feeling relief in my throat, so if you're not feeling relief in any of them, do a pulling out kind of movement and imagine as if you're pulling a rope from a very bottomless well until you feel like you've gotten to the bottom of the rope. All right, I'm feeling a difference this way. All right, that's feeling better. It feels a lot better. All right. The next one I'm going to do is the heart chakra. I try to open up my heart with a lot of love. So I'm going to try to open that. My biggest motto is to spread love and not fear, and I still feel very fearful. I know we all do. So I'm going to try to rub clockwise on my sternum for it to go into an openness that I can receive love from the universe. Do this the same way, middle finger right on top of your heart. Have it flow into your object. Just had a sense of calm, a very almost like a blanket over me, calm. I feel like I released something there, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna move on. Next is my favorite is the solar plexus, which is my anxiety, and this needs to be released a lot. So like I did yesterday, I did a pulling from my solar plexus outwards, just like how I did on the throat. I'm going to take my object, and still I feel like I need to stand for this, so I'm going to hold my object into my dominant hand, and I'm going to place my other hand on my solar plexus, and I'm going to rub clockwise. I'm going clockwise to me. It's going to show up as counterclockwise to you. Now I'm going to start pulling outwards because it's not going away right now. I still have that blanket of calm over my mind. Okay. I think I did good with that one. Next is the sacral. Um, Today I actually have been seeing a lot of orange. So I'm going to definitely be concentrating more on that. Not sure why orange specifically, but I know that orange is associated with the sacral. So I'm going to definitely do that. I'm going to stand up for that. And I'm going to put my hand underneath my navel. And I'm going to begin. I'm starting to teeter. Those of you who've done this before, my rocking is me unwinding. I can feel my heartbeat in my throat, but it's a good thing. My heart rate always speeds up when it comes to energy work. I'm seeing a lot of white lights, like streaks. Okay, that's good. Whew. My heart rate, I checked this is my heart rate monitor, and my heart rate is 100 beats per minute. It's not my normal heart rate, so energy tends to make my heart rate speed up. When I tend to do Reiki on people in general, it can go as high as 120 beats per minute. So anyway, last one is the root chakra, and I'm going to use one of my first stones that I got. It's the moldavite. I couldn't remember it last time, but my moldavite stone is very iridescent. I feel like this one holds a lot of energy, but I like to do this on the root so I can kind of feel everything kind of blossom up through and bust out of my crown. Sandra sees white opaque spheres. That's good. Just like how I was seeing the white streaks. So white's definitely a good color. That just means that energy is starting to surge in through your entire body and it's clearing you. That's how I believe that it's happening. So with the root chakra, you're going to take your object and you're going to put it on top of your foot. Doing this standing up is going to be a grounding exercise. So it's good to stand up for this one if you can. If you can't, just keep yourself sat on a chair, but put this either on top of your foot or in between your feet. As long as it's still on your body or close to your body, it should have the same effect. So I'm putting this on my right foot and I am going to begin. And while I'm doing this particular one, since this is going to be a completion of the chakras, I'm going to start my first energy ball just to complete collecting all of the reserved energy from each one, trying to collect all of the negative, and then we're going to slam it to the ground. For those of you who are new joining, creating an energy ball, you're going to just put your hands together like this until you start feeling a magnetic pull. The heavier it gets, the more energy that's in it. You want it to get heavy. It doesn't have to be huge. If you need to expand it, you can. But the exercise for this one is to collect as much negative energy as you can. Kind of like an aura sweeping. I'm just going to take my energy ball and I'm going to go from top to bottom. And I'm feeling a little different. I haven't tried this move before, but I'm trying to collect as much negativity out because I still have the anxiousness every day. Okay, I'm feeling the weight starting. I'm seeing a lot of light colors now. Not just white, but light. I see a light sky blue. This is getting pretty heavy, so I'm going to slam this to the ground. When you put your energy ball down, put it as far into the ground, into the floorboards or grass, wherever you are, as hard as you can, keeping it away from your body. Okay. You're going to put your object to the side. And we're going to take some cleansing breaths before we move on. So take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. I feel a cooling all over my body. That's just my interpretation of release and freeing up openness on my chakras. Um, I feel like each one is like beaming out this way. I'm feeling maybe I'm seeing all sorts of colors right now, as if there is a openness and it's shooting out in each chakra. I just feel it kind of beaming out this way. Um, if you don't feel that, it's okay. Um, so I'm interested to seeing if you guys see any colors currently, um, or feeling any different. I was feeling a little shaky earlier and a little hot flashy, but now I'm having a cooling sensation all over. And I'm still at 100 beats per minute. Uh, that's just how my energy goes when it comes to energy work. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create another energy ball with the positive intentions for the day, and what we seek to get out of wanting to get a positive reaction from the universe for ourselves. And the next thing we're going to do along with that energy ball is we're going to drop that to the side since it's going to be positive, and then we're going to do a distance Reiki and we're going to point it to the sky. And Diane says that her hands are still hot, and mine are too. My hands are still kind of beaming. I'm feeling cool throughout my body, but my feet feel cool, which is interesting enough. So we're going to channel up our intentional energy ball. And this one, you just put in literally all of your intentions. It could be good or bad. Things that you personally want, things that you want settled in your life. And we're going to draw up that energy, and then we're going to kind of toss it to the side or wherever the open window is in your place. If you're outside and doing this, you can just push it to either side that you're comfortable with. I'm putting both symbols in, and then the next one we're going to do is a distant Reiki one. This one doesn't have to get as heavy because we just did a very heavy negativity ball. But if you feel like you've completed your energy, then you can put it off to the side, out the window, whenever you're ready. All right. And now the last thing we're going to do is what we always do when we end it, is doing a distant Reiki for healing of the earth, healing others, and stopping COVID-19. So with this, you don't have to do the sign or any of that, but you can just kind of participate. This is a healing energy ball. Just put in your well wishes, your intentions for the words stop COVID, stop the coronavirus, and promote as much healing vibes as you can. And then we're going to send that up to the sky. So we're going to begin doing that. I'm going to put in all three energies into this one, power symbols and all that, just so we can channel up as much good energy as we can. feel like this energy is coming up this way as if it's like steam coming from my hand. Well, I hope everyone feels a lot better. I know that my whole body's feeling very open. I hope you guys are feeling as open as I am. If you guys felt the same effect, if you guys saw any interesting colors, always feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about what you felt, what you saw. Um, I'm very more than happy to let you guys know that sharing around my videos, I really appreciate that, and getting as many people involved as you can. Together, we can stop this, and putting out as much healing vibes into the universe as possible is so good. I'm feeling a lot better than I did. I hope that you guys also. And I'm going to conclude by saying thank you to all the frontline workers who are currently still working, and that you guys are the front runners of saving us. That goes with anybody who's out there in the front lines. Doctors and nurses, bankers, grocery store workers, food service industry that's still open, the mail trucks, anybody and everybody who is still currently out there. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I know my family's heart, because without you guys, we wouldn't be as fortunately to survive this without you guys. And to those of you guys who are working from home and sacrificing watching kids or trying to deal with a small space to work in, hang in there. We're going to get through this. And for those of you guys who aren't currently working, an extra hang in there, because hopefully if we all just listen and we keep the quarantine rules, this can be over faster. So I want to thank you again for joining my stream. If you guys have any other topics that you would want to work on, feel free to let me know in the comments or in a separate message to me. And I'm more than happy to incorporate that and work on that with anybody who feels the need to have that addressed. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now. And once again, thank you for joining my stream. Feel free to share my video, tell people to come on and watch my videos. I always save this to my timeline, so whoever missed this, you can always go back and watch for your, to finish up what you either started or couldn't get to. So thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow at 1 p.m. If 1 p.m. doesn't seem to be working for most of you, let me know what time may, and I'll try to work on that. If you guys also feel that maybe a different platform would be good, if you wanted to see me face-to-face with Zoom, I could always incorporate that or try that. So just let me know, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.